Alright guys, welcome to the start of another reading vlog. This one is going to be based on the June Book of the Month pick from the book club server that I'm in, and that is The Song of Achilles. So if you watched my previous vlog, you would have heard that we were picking specifically gay stories, and as you probably have heard of this book since I bet you've read it, most people have. It's basically about Achilles and Patroclus and their budding romance. And we all pretty much know that it has a sad ending. So a lot of people cry. I don't know if I will because I'm really familiar with the myth. Like, I took Latin in high school, so I've translated this myth before. So we'll see. But I do think it's going to at least have a lot of feels. So yeah, that's the main focus of this vlog. Song of Achilles. And we'll get through that and see how I like it. I probably will. And then if I'm not feeling in the mood for this mythical retelling, I'm going to be picking up one of my mom's books, which is The Enchanted Ground. It's about a medium called Jonathan Coons, and he's from Ohio. So that's my home state, so it'll be interesting to see a little bit of that. This is specifically Athens, Ohio. It's supposedly like one of the most haunted places in the US, so that's pretty cool. I didn't really realize it was like that high up on the list. But yeah, I technically started it, just like 10 pages, so not very much, but it's already kind of cool. It's definitely going to be nonfiction, but it seems like the author is taking some liberties probably in explaining what happened to these characters, and I like that. It's going to feel more like a story, at least hopefully. And I wanted to just show how the hardcover looks without the paper on it, and I actually really like it. It's like shiny. I don't know. It's a nice contrast, so I like that. I'm looking forward to getting into this and like learning the history of this city and this guy and the impact that he had on people. So far, the author described one encounter that this Frenchman had when he came to visit. Basically, you go into the special room that Jonathan Coons made, and everybody sits around. There's like this contraption with all these musical instruments attached to it, and when the lights go out, basically these spirits, at least according to them, start playing these instruments. They make them go all around the room, seemingly just flying around. But also they sometimes will touch the people in the room with the instruments. And the Frenchman specifically is a kind of a skeptic. He believes in this stuff, but he's also skeptical because people he's found that have lied. So he like puts his hands out in different ways, and like it's pitch black. So if a person was in there, they would have to somehow be able to see in the dark, which is just not possible. And each time he moved his hands, the spirit with the instrument touched his hand. He believed it. Like he figured if a person did it, they, like I said, have to be able to see in the dark. So that's, cool and hard to explain. And this is from like the 1850s, so there was no like cameras and stuff. There's basically not a lot of like news coverage. I mean, you only had people's like word basically. But there is like some pictures. So like for instance, there's a picture of Jonathan Coons with his wife Abigail, and then also one with his son, I believe. You can see Richard Stengel in both of them, and then his wife and son. So yeah, there's at least that, so you kind of can know what they look like. That's interesting, but I think most of the photographs are like later on, because there's like photographs of the cemetery from 1939, where like I think I don't know where he's buried. I know at least his daughter and either his wife or his son is buried here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting further into this and like, I don't know, thinking about these encounters that people supposedly had, and then assessing what I think happened. I don't know. So yeah, main focus though, because I want to get through this because it's a book of the month pick for the book server, and yeah, I'll take you along with me and hopefully have some fun. outside today because it is sunny, not cloudy like yesterday. I'm going to try something fun and interesting for me at least. So as a lady, I'm sure other ladies also feel the same way. So I'm going to try something and see if it helps me and makes my life easier. So I made this little concoction to put on my leg hair. Sorry if that is not a fun topic for everybody in the audience, but this is made with apple cider vinegar and chamomile tea and some lemon juice. It's supposed to lighten hair, so I'm going to see how it does. I mean, I'll probably have to do it several times. If I don't get any luck with that, I could try something with hydrogen peroxide. It's just a little bit harsher, so I'd rather try the lemon juice first. But if I can get my leg hair to be like really blonde, then I might not bother. So I have let it grow out a bit, just so I can try this method and see how effective it is, I guess. Also, I might as well give an update on the books that I've been reading. So let's start off with Song of Achilles. I am on chapter 9, which is about 80 pages in. And at this point, Achilles and Patroclus are now with Chiron to be tutored. If you don't know who that is mythologically, he is a centaur, and he trained Hercules for sure. So they're getting like special training at the moment, and their friendship is budding and becoming, I mean, they're still like 13, but it's becoming more intimate, but not too far yet, because it'd be really weird to read about something descriptive for a 13-year-old. So we'll see once they get a little bit older what happens. I mean, we kind of can guess what happens from the premise, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. I really like Patroclus as the POV. He's very thoughtful, and he attributes deep feelings to most things that happens to him. So that's enjoyable. In the Enchanted Ground, I am about 60 pages in. It's a little bit tougher to read because it is a lot of history. So like we're getting background on Jonathan Coons, but also like the history of Ohio a bit, the history of Athens where this occurs, and the family of his wife and his own family. So we're getting like a bunch of history at the moment, but I think it's about to change to talk more about the spirit room and the encounters that they had, because in this last chapter I just finished, he has followed the guide of the spirits and has made the spirit room to their liking. They have a bunch of musical instruments in there for the spirits to use and communicate with. So now that that's built, I think the book is going to talk about more of the encounters. I'm interested to read more about the encounters aside from the very first one that they gave us. So that's fun. And I think after I'm done reading this, I think I'm going to pick up a book that I got a while ago, and it is a book on the history and formation of Ohio. So I think that'd be like a nice companion. I probably could have read it first, so I had like more of an understanding of Ohio, but it's okay. This did a decent job giving like the important backgrounds, the foundations of Athens and the spirituality that's going on there. So, but yeah, I think that'll be a good encouragement to pick that book back up, because it's history, so it's not like the easiest thing to read, and it's something that I've always felt like I should read, but I wasn't interested enough to read past like 50 pages. But I think this might just give me that push that I need. So I'm going to go back to my hammock over there and apply my hair lightening solution and read some books. So Hello. Earlier today we went to a native plant sale for Ohio, And we didn't get a whole bunch, but we took some notes and we got 2 plants to add to our flower garden. Wildflower garden, that is. And one of them is this weird world milkweed. So we have plenty of like regular milkweed, but this is interesting. So we're gonna plant that. And then we got what is called a downy sunflower. I'll find a picture online and show you what it's supposed to look like. But this is supposedly is like on the endangered list even. So that's kind of cool that we're maybe helping get them less endangered. So yep, just 2 plants. I'm gonna go plant them right now. Gonna add this guy on top just so no monarchs lay eggs this year. Hello everyone. So it's been a few weeks since I last read from Song of Achilles and my other book. I just have not felt like reading, and I wasn't super drawn in to the Song of Achilles, honestly. It's fun, but I also feel a little weird rooting for like sexual teenage romance. So I don't know. This might have been great if I was a teenager still, but it just felt weird, especially with like, I think I might have mentioned this earlier, I don't even remember what I talked about, but when they're still like 13, 14, like all the boys around them are like doing stuff. It just felt weird, I don't know. I can't like really root for their romance because like they're really little. I'm still planning on picking it up, but it's been a while, so I'm just gonna take my time. And plus, July's Book of the Month pick was A Picture of Dorian Gray, which I've already read, so I'm just going to take this month to continue reading last month's pick and vlogging about it. But other than reading, we have been making a lot of progress on our bus, so I was thinking I could show you a little bit of what it looks like currently, and also I'm going to do a little bit of yard work, mow, and I have this idea for like a moon-shaped garden, so, and I'll show you that, just like my idea. I probably won't get much into it today, but who knows. So yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna take you outside. Oh, and another thing that I've been doing is I started making some like jewelry just for fun. I'm trying to sell it, but it's at the moment been kind of for fun because I just am learning about it. So I can leave a link to the Etsy page I'm selling it on, just in case you want to see what they look like. But yeah, I'm gonna take you outside and get to working and show you the bus. Alrighty, well I'm out here by our bus and I'm going to take you inside, just give you a quick look at what we've done so far over the past couple weeks. So let's go in. Alright, let's enter. And we've done some painting. So, I mean the wall is still white, but it's a different kind of white, but then we papered it so we didn't get it too messed up. Same with the seat. It's alabaster white. Joanna Gaines uses it for her shiplap, so this stuff's not painted yet, but it'll be alabaster white. But we made these upper cabinets. We still have some more to make, but this whole side is finished. This is the most recent one made. It's above our stove right here. We picked a clary sage green for our cabinets in the kitchen and the bathroom. And there's another upper cabinet there. We're gonna have another full-size one here, and then a large, and then like a one door here to fill that in. Those we made a long time ago. Right here, we're gonna have like a little open shelf, just like for the passenger seat. Oh, come on, it's so dark. For the passenger seat, I can put like a book up there or like a water bottle if I wanted to. And let's see. Under here, we finally put little holes in our seat doors so we can open them easily. Still haven't painted this vanity yet, but we'll get to it. We have our toilet sitting in here just to get out of the garage. We're kind of thinking of, instead of doing shiplap on the back wall, we might copy the cedar that's going on the ceiling. And the cedar that's going on the ceiling is the same as this. We use that to back the cabinets. So that's what's going to be on the ceiling, all down it. And we're kind of thinking we might put it right here too. And that might be cool to tie it in together. We painted up here. This is where our washer dryer combo is going to go, and that's like storage right there. There's not really much done back here. This is where our closet's going to go. Right now it's just wood storage. And then our shower room. We've not done a ton because we haven't been able to decide what to do, but I think I found a material that we can use. It's like a PVC paneling, but there's options that look like marble, which we might pick. I'm not sure. Or there's a lot that look like cement, which is also cool. Recently we installed our 2 max air fans. There's one in the back, one way down there. So that's recent. And if you haven't seen any of my other posts about it, that's going to be our dog's cubby. And then this cubby is going to have drawers. It's going to be our clothing storage. So yeah, we have a lot in the works. It might not look super done, but we've gotten certain things like some of our plumbing lines put in. We have started flattening our red oak slabs that we bought. We've cut them to size, and we're currently clamping them down to flatten them, and then we're gonna carve out some stress lines so that they stay flat. But yeah, there's the other fan. Right here we're gonna build like a sun hatch, roof hatch. We were gonna get a boat hatch, but it's hard to find any that are big enough. Most of the used ones are for small like access panels, and the big ones are like $500 sometimes. So we're just gonna build something, and we're gonna make it raised a little bit too. I think I might have mentioned that already somewhere, but I'm gonna raise it up a little so that it's easier to reach the deck once we build the deck, getting up there. And also we can make it as big as we want. Actually, we have this piece of metal back here that we're gonna probably use for the sides of the hatch. It's this thing here. This is like a used, I don't know what you call it, but like some sort of like fan vent for like a restaurant maybe. So yeah, it's like perfect size. It's like 24 inches across. I can't remember, but it's almost this. It's almost as big as it can be for this spot, so that's cool. We might have found where we want to order our knobs and pulls. It's going to be a little expensive because they're handmade, but it's going to look really nice, I think. And they're made out of oak as well, so it should match. So yeah, that's the basis of our bus progress. Like I said, it might not look like a ton, but we've bought quite a few things that we needed. Like we found more of the ceiling panels, the ceiling boards that when we had bought some the first time, we had bought all 12 boxes they had, and we needed probably like 15 or 16, so we bought the rest, hopefully at least. I mean, we used some for, like I said, the cabinets, so we bought an extra box or 2 just in case, and then I want to have enough for that bathroom. So we know where to find it now. Lowe's was out of stock every time we looked, but Home Depot had some, at least some of the stores. But yeah, let me go show you my the location of my moon garden, and talk about my plants a little bit there. Alright, so in relation to the bus, You know, it's right there. Coming over here, fire pit. And then right here, there are 2 separate milkweed plants that I wanted to keep because they are so big. Well, I guess technically, I think that's probably technically one plant. It's just gotten bigger. But I kind of wanted to keep them, and I was trying to think of a way to keep them prettily, if that's a word. And they kind of already are in this shape, so I kind of did a rough outline of like a crescent moon. And I think that would look really good if I can get the lines, you know, straight enough. And then this thing we kept, it was used for something else, I forget, but we're gonna turn it into like a flagpole so it could like sit here on the side of the crescent moon. And then those spiky yucca plants, I was kind of thinking of getting like 3 different kinds and then like having 1, 2, 3 like out here, because they kind of look like stars. And you know, like you've seen that clip art of like the crescent moon with 3 stars behind it, so I kind of like that. And then since this is a moon and it's going to be mostly white and light purple and light blue flowers directly across, I was thinking of doing like a sun garden, because then I could do a bunch of orange things. I don't know if I'm going to do a whole circle. I could do a half sun. It just depends on what it would look like, because I wanted to not encroach over here, because this is where like the porch for our bus is eventually going to be. That's where the bus is going to park. And yeah, so I might do a half sun and then do like 3 different rays coming out, and I could do like rows of lilies or rows of something orange that does well. So yeah, that's my plans there. It's not high on the priority list, just something I want to do eventually. So alright, so I'm going to get to mowing. I'm probably not going to record that, it's just boring, but I'm going to mow some because it's getting long and it's a little hot, so I probably won't get all of it because it's a lot and I just have a push mower. So get some of it done, maybe get more done tomorrow, spread it out, whatever. When I read some more, I'll definitely let you guys know. So and yeah, I have another video to edit before. It was also for last month. I just have not felt like it, and that's okay. This is supposed to be fun, so if I make it too stressful, it's not going to be sustainable. So yeah, I will definitely get that done eventually soon. That's on my list. But yeah, I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Hello again. I'm going to be ending this vlog with some bad news. So I have decided to, at least temporarily, DNF the Song of Achilles. Just was not feeling it. Every time I thought about like reading it, I even considered getting the audiobook to get it over with. But every time I thought about it, I was just like, ugh. Like, I just have other books I want to read. I don't need a book that makes me feel pressured into finishing it, and it's already like right now currently late July, so I've given it enough time to attempt. At some point I might pick it back up. Maybe if I am doing a lot of yard work or something, I'll just listen to the audiobook and get it done that way, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. I've got plenty of footage of like other random things that I distracted myself with, so we'll leave the vlog at that. I did not record these because I was not wanting to crowd this video up with too many books, but I looked at how many books I had read on my own, not on this vlog, and there was like 6 books that I've read that I haven't included in any vlog because I was working on this one. So yeah, if that gives you any idea, I think I added up the pages on Goodreads and it was like 1,400 pages. So I'm just not into this book right now. I don't know if I ever will be, but sorry for anyone who wanted me to finish it, but oh well. I'm still also in the process of reading The Enchanted Ground, but it's basically a history book, and I've read a few of the encounters, and they kind of are repeats, just with different characters, so I'm not in a huge rush to get through it, but it's still interesting, and I will pick it up every now and then here, if I'm in the mood for it. So that's still in the works, but I'm not, again, gonna rush to finish that one either. So yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog right here and just continue with my day and everything else I'm doing. Because like right now I am currently recording a bus/reading vlog, so I've got other things in the works that I'm going to post and have a little more fun with. So yeah, I just wanted to let you all know and apologize, but also, life's too short to read books that you don't really feel into. So, unless you want to pay me a lot of money, I'll read the book. I'll read the book then. So, until next time, I will see you all either in another vlog or all my friends on Discord. I will see you every day. So, I guess bye for now.